Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. It's New Year's Day, so happy New Year's Day, but we got some news. It's a couple of days late, and that is actually because we've been getting shuffled around on New Year's Day, and the news has been kind of slow, so been a little bit behind. But we all know that the Dutch Telecom has actually bought a large amount of Polkadot. That's right, people. Another fat cat has gotten into the crypto game. You don't think crypto will be ruled by the fat cats? Well, then you've got another thing coming, because they are. So it's basically European telecom giant Deutsche partners with Polkadot, but it's actually a subsidiary of this European giant. So basically, it's T-Systems, called MMS, but it's a subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom, participated in the security and maintenance of the Polkadot network. But not only did they participate in the security and maintenance of the Polkadot network, they acquired Polkadot tokens as a part of the partnership between the German telecom giant and the decentralized blockchain. Yes, now they are, I think, a node holder, and they also possess a lot of the coins. How decentralized is that? Probably still pretty decentralized, but maybe a lot of the supply can be concentrated in one hand. So analysts have predicted a bullish breakout in Polkadot price. I mean, that really hasn't happened. Dot's just really up today because essentially everything is up. Bitcoin's up 3%, so everything is up quite a bit. Like you can see, everything is essentially green right now. Atom is extremely up. So that's pretty cool. But I don't really know what to think about this on the overall. I kind of like, for DOT investors that they give some extra hope because a big telecom giant has partnered and bought DOT tokens. So they will want DOT tokens to increase in price. It's a large part of their investment. It's a main part of the reason they actually invested in this company. But I don't really know about another big corporate entity owning one of the top 10 coins. I mean, I'm sure many of them already do. But this particular thing, I'm not really sure what it means for DOT in the future. I can only suspect it means good things for the immediate future, but long term, with a large portion of the tokens, and we don't really know how many tokens, in Deutsche Telekom's hands, I'm not really sure how that will actually play out. The T-Systems is an international service provider, and Polkadot supports interoperability between decentralized blockchains, so they want to get into the decentralized game. All these corporate fat cats will want to get into the decentralized game because it's full of money for them. Now, the nodes may still be decentralized, but over time, I do definitely believe that the distribution of coins will be fully centralized sooner or later. I don't think that's actually avoidable. Of course, Polkadot's price could use any kind of pump because the parachain auctions did not do much for Polkadot price. It's gone straight down lately. So the announcement doesn't reveal the amount of Polkadot that was acquired by the telecom giant, which is something that I'm not, a fan of because I want to know how much they bought and how fat those cats are. But they are now a validator. They say they support independence and decentralization, but we know how fat cats in their companies think really about that. They want the power. So Dr. Andreas Dittrich, head of Blockchain Solutions Center at T-Systems, said, they actually have a blockchain division. Polkadot is a heterogeneous multi-chain network allowing various blockchains of different characteristics to perform arbitrary cross-chain communication under shared security. That much is true. We fully believe in this future vision of a connected world. So they're really getting into this market. They say they believe in the market, but there's a lot of huge financial incentive for these companies to actually come in. How much power they will have over Polkadot overall is yet to be seen. Polkadot does have many validators, and they are only one of the many validators, so it probably isn't as bad as some people think, but they probably own a lot of tokens. How much? Like I said, we don't know. It could be millions. It could be X part of the supply. I hope it's not a huge part of the supply because that would really make me think twice about the true decentralization of Polkadot. And Polkadot was supposed to be one of the most decentralized cryptos out there with many different validators, many different chains, and different owners of the parachains. And I hope it actually keeps that model. But on these things, like for the immediate investors, I'm always bullish for them because when a big telecom or a big company takes over one of these coins, it's usually really good for the price of the coin because they will try to steer the project into much profitability, which will be to your benefit. But for the long-term analysis of the coin and of the project and the decentralization, I'm not really sure. I'm always a little bit skeptical and weary when this actually happens. So we'll have to see what happens with this. I just hope for the sake of the investors that the parachain auctions turn out very, very well. And eventually Polkadot's ecosystem kicks into high gear, and then this telecom company can definitely help that. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.